Welcome back to Satan Sprite. We're back with a familiar guest.
Hi, my name is Ayden. My pronouns are they, she.
We're here
I don't know why Sat let me back on.
to clean this temple, I guess. This temple that belongs to a sect of non-verbal monks that aren't here right now. Why do I get the feeling that we're going to clean this temple and they're going to be mad?
Is this where you're at the campaign?
Yes. I think I saw you stream this one day and I was like, oh, I'm going to leave so I don't spoil myself.
The student has become the master. Oh, as if when I stream PowerWash Simulator, I pay any attention to the plot at all. You good.
So I need to do this, and we're good.
I already did that too. I can't open it again, sorry.
You gotta reseal it.
Take it back to Coca-Cola factory and go, please reseal this. I need to do a bit.
Where to start? Says animal.
Animal.
A secret mining rig. Oh dear.
Yeah, how much did you pay, like, I don't know, quote unquote pristine attention to like the whole monk side quest, like side plot?
Well, I am now.
Okay.
Like I said, I saw you do in the temple, and I was like,
I think she kind of explains it. Kind of like explains it.
Apparently, they're using this pipeline for. What the monks were using is relying on this pipeline, and then apparently they started diverting it to a secret rig and problems.
You care if I spoil it for you in case?
Is there an oil rig level?
She's going to. Well, wait, what?
Is there an oil rig level?
That I don't know actually.
Huh?
I was gonna say something she's gonna tell you in like a few minutes anyway.
Is this Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3? Are we going to the oil rig?
She tells you this is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and that you may be going to the oil rig. Listening to Psycho Stick and Breaking Benjamin, question mark.
I don't think either of those bands are in Tony Hawk's 3.
Awesome. I know my video games. Did you see my cool fucking power washer?
Oh, I don't think I did, no.
I got the carbon thing.
Carbon?
You clean my brother's ear. Let me come down there.
Yeah, I was thinking it too.
He's sad. Yeah.
Ah! Don't do it!
Hello, Satellite 54.
Don't do it, you're too young! No! Damn, I tried.
Look at my gun.
Don't touch my gun.
Look at my sexy fucking gun. You don't have any of the fucking...
I didn't buy the skins yet.
No, I mean the extensions.
Oh, I could.
You can see my gun, right? You can see my skin?
Yes.
It's all black and yellow.
Yes. Wait, is that
That's
Steelers
what all
colors?
the-
Get out of here. Okay.
Oh, that's true.
I don't care that much, honestly.
Fucking, Ayden Iona fucking, address reveal. Pittsburgh.
I knew it.
I knew Ayden was secretly like, I'm not into sports just because I'm a Steelers fan deep down.
Can't let anybody know.
It's a real fucking Capulet, Romeo and Juliet situation. Like, I can't let people know Ayden. I associate at all with Ayden. And that they're into fucking the Steelers.
Life ruined.
I don't even know sports. I just liked Troy Polamalu's hair. I don't know anything else about the Steelers.
I think most people hate the Steelers also like his hairs. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, well, a lot. I feel like a lot of we've talked about this before. Maybe this is a good topic for your show.
The rare sports edition of the satellite, the Sportalite, if you will.
What I was going to bring up, the overlap, or at least it's with I notice it between like. Actually, I don't know. I guess it's not. I was gonna say the overlap between like fucking bigots and like sports. And how the two things are connected, like as a pop culture study sense. Because obviously, like,
hey, I'm a wrestling fan. I'm familiar with this phenomenon.
Right. But like, yeah, and I'm sure you agree that like, yeah, like intrinsically there's no connection. It's just that big kids also happen to be into football. They happen to be into wrestling. They happen to be into golf. I don't know. It's very strange. I feel like there's a certain level of like, I don't want to say indoctrination because it's not, but like on both ends, if that makes sense.
I mean, sports.
Or like,
I kind of feel like in the sense, like obviously it depends on the person, but I feel like sports is sort of an. I use the term indoctrination loosely because it's entertainment. It's not like a religion, but I feel like a lot of kids are sort of quote unquote indoctrinated into sports.
Yeah, the worst they're gonna make you do is buy Starburst. Like, it's not a big deal to be super into sports and be like raised to be into sports.
Like, it's always like this expectation, like it's a national pastime. You have to like it. I mean, like, no, you don't. It's fine to like sports. I like some sports.
I had somebody that in my undisclosed location that was like, "Oh, well, you live here, so you by default are a fan of this team." And I'm like, I don't watch the fucking sport. Maybe I hate them. Maybe I get into fucking like football or basketball or whatever, and I decide they're shit. Then what? Am I a traitor? Are you gonna fucking kill me?
Yes. Haven't you heard like people moving though? Like they're fans of a different sport or team entirely. Like maybe they came from a different state and they're so fan of their original.
It doesn't matter. That's the thing. Because I had two friends growing up. I didn't have very many friends in elementary school. If you can imagine, I was kind of a freak. I had two fucking friends, and one was into the Steelers actually, and the other was into Colts. And they would get shat on constantly. Less so the Colts kid. And I won't go into the location of who my home team was and where I lived or live now, but yeah, like they constantly like give the both of them shit, and I'm thinking like unbelievably so. They didn't get like swirlied or anything, you know, for it.
Oh shoot! I mean, what?
Looks like we gotta go. Sat's gonna go find a couple 29-year-old men that I hung out with in elementary school. Remember your childhood? Because I'm gonna make you forget.
It's like, who even are you? Well, for one thing, you don't know me.
But I really hate the Steelers and/or the Colts, depending on which one of you I'm fucking dehumanizing and hazing at the time. But yeah, they had that with a bunch of fucking people, and I guess, like, because the one friend, the Colts fan, was kind of a big fucking nerd anyway, and people knew that. Like, you know, there are people on a surface level where you're, like, in school and there's cliques, and they're like, oh, that's a dweeb. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, I think, thought I was, like, either a demon and not from this planet or a school shooter. One of the two. So they didn't really think I belonged in any clique, and, like, I didn't. They thought he was like a big nerd, but the one dude was like, the Steelers fan was into the Steelers because like he grew up with like sports, and he at the time when we met he wanted to be a football player growing up, which is like funny looking back. But yeah, it was. I think that was the other thing though, is that they posited it like when they talked to the one friend, maybe that was part of it. Like he was a big Colts fan, but he was also a big nerd. You know, like he was into like Kingdom Hearts because that was the new thing. A bunch of other shit. So they I guess they had the precedent of like, oh, this nerd's into football? I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Versus my other friend that was like into football, people were like, you like the Steelers? Do you also love munching ball hairs frequently? You fucking freak. Because I lived in a red state, and you know, Redneckia, USA, it was in the early 2000s was also incredibly homophobic.
Well, I mean, not much has changed there, sadly.
Yeah, not much in Randomrings, USA, where I live, has which is my official state, by the way. I changed it on my Twitter as well. I changed my location to. Yeah, a lot of people ask like where I'm from, you know, in streams. Like even in passing, people don't know me that well, so I figure I might as well, you know, might as well come clean. I live in Redneckia. That's the 52nd state, and I live in it. So.
What's the 51st?
Port Hawaii. I don't know.
Alright, I'll allow it.
I guess there isn't a 50s first one. I guess I made that up. It shows how patriotic Ayden Iona is on Twitch.org. Or in real life. At all.
Patriotism is overrated.
Unless it's Guns of the Patriotism.
I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I'll agree.
Where the theme song is, I don't remember what the theme song was. I was about to just go, in my heart, there's no good escape the dark in his eyes. And then I was like, wait, no, it's Phantom Pain.
It's also not Snake Eater, that's all I know. Snake Eater is 3.
Yeah. You know Metal Gear Solid 2 theme.
I don't think I do offhand, weirdly enough. You know,
From
like
the
what you're playing.
night to the day, never goes wrong. And if something fucks you,
Yeah, no,
and
never.
you think it's kinda sexy, fighting for what's right.
Not ringing any bells now.
You don't know calling to the. You played Super Smash Brothers Brawl for the Nintendo Wii, no less.
Well, I didn't play a lot of Snake or Shadow Moses.
Oh, gotta like fucking sap you, dude. Fucking sap you, dude. How could you?
Look,
This is less of me being disappointed in you and more like, oh, you missed out. Shadow Moses was fun as fuck. 'Cause it was pinball.
look, this is really Konami's fault for not making the games accessible.
Konami's fault? Yes.
And everything's not.
This is definitely their fault. I thought that was a question at first. My brain had to take a minute to process that.
When in doubt, it's Konami's fault because, like, you know.
Yeah. But as someone who's not even a Castlevania fan, yup. Yup.
There's a lot of franchises at Konami that are just languishing because of that company is just Castlevania, Metal Gear. Which shmup do they own? Is it Gradius or is it R-Type? Maybe it's neither.
Gradius. I'm pretty sure Gradius. I'm like 99% sure Gradius.
And there's the other
Where's our
ones like,
Boktai Royale? I'll say it. You haven't said it yet. I know it's a controversial topic.
Oh, yeah,
Where's our
Boktai.
Where's our Boktai Battle Royale?
Yeah, they made a Final
Konami.
Fantasy VII Battle Royale, so why not?
Catch the fuck up with the times, Konami. Catch the fuck up. Jeez.
Played that multiplayer with a couple friends exactly one time, and I never loaded it again. I should just go ahead and uninstall it from my phone.
I just think it's so weird because like if there was like a really bad like Simpsons kind of show on TV, but like for video game people that know about video game industry shit, I feel like Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale would be like a really shitty like Matt Groening joke, but it's just real. We just have to live in this reality where that's real, and I guess it's not a bad thing. It's just like why?
Because Square likes to pretend the only Final Fantasy game that ever existed was 7. And 14.
Yeah.
But at least people will actually play 14. I'm kidding, people play 7.
I think more people play 7 than 14, let's be real.
Yeah, that one I'm not sure about.
I am.
Then it's a sad state of affairs.
I mean, okay, here's the thing, kids. Gather around the campfire. NT8 is going to tell you about Final Fantasy XIV based on the logic of someone who has only played, like, basically up to Heaven's Word and then dropped it.
Brief aside, my favorite word, buttress. Okay, go on.
For a second, I thought that was the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. I got really fucking excited. Oh, I know what song this is! Oh, it's a good arrangement!
Hey, speaking of Gradius,
Wait, what?
on the Chiptune channel, it's Gradius.
On Raidwave?
Yeah.
What are you on?
Chiptune.
Not drug-wise, like which...
The Chiptune channel.
Oh! I'm on OC Remix. Should I be on Chiptune channel?
Ah,
I'm crying over the wrong things.
Doesn't
Go to the
matter.
Chiptune channel.
What was it, out of curiosity?
It was the Frozen World from Kirby Air Eye, but it was a piano ballad!
I'll play her right one day, I promise.
I'm telling you, IRL the stream Kirby Air Ride with me. It'll be fucking funny. Because then I can give you shit in real life on cam, and it'll be funny.
Please don't beat me up.
Well, I wouldn't beat you up on the stream like this because I'm in my cartoon realm. But if I pounce over to your guys' realm for a bit,
you can't just change realms. I fell through. I'm dead. I died.
I can. You guys can't. Humans can't metaphysically like do it. It's like fucked. I can do it, but that's because I come back to the cartoon realm. That's how it works. You do it, you just dematerialize in this realm.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. 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 My nose started getting all squishy after it's squishy. It started getting stinky and snotty like right before stream.
I hate that. Me whenever I eat before stream.
What?
Me whenever I eat before stream. Ooh.
I didn't eat anything either. I'm dying. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be welcome to Say It and Spray It, where the first like actual suspense of someone might die on stream occurred.
It's okay, Chad. Everything's fine.
I don't know. Yeah, everything's fine. You're all fine. It's fine.
We're all fine here.
Okay.
Thank you. How are you? Probably the best scene in A New Hope.
I like the scene where the monster comes and eats the little thing in the corner. That's like grade A comedy. I love when the CG monster comes in and just eats the fuck out of that creature.
Wait,
so
you talking about the one in Return of the Jedi?
I think there's one in New Hope. It might be. I don't know.
Unless,
I thought they added little fucking creatures in all of 3 of them.
That might be a thing. I forgot. I tend to avoid the special editions. So.
You don't love fucking D. Bradley Baker going. Chico,
God, I fucking hate that song. I like the old one better.
You don't love.
Pretty sure the new song is also called Jedi Rocks, which is like, does it make any sense in universe?
Bitch, this is jizz. Get out of here with your fucking newfangled shit. This rock music? That sucks. Nobody's gonna listen to that. Jizz is where it's at.
Come on, George.
Come on, George, pump up the jizz.
You just mentioned like a creature eating a smaller creature in like the corner of the screen. It made me think of Return of the Jedi, because that happened in the original version of that. But that was like puppets, so.
Yeah. That makes me think of. There's always a bigger fish, and then there was the cool thing about Phantom Menace. Everybody, there was a bigger fish.
So it wasn't false advertising.
He wasn't fucking around.
It's actually the best prequel. Holy shit.
There's always a bigger fish. And then the bigger fish came and he said, hello there.
And the bigger fish said, General Kenobi. And Qui-Gon's like, he's not a general yet.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. 5 minutes ago.
It's a name I've not heard in a long time.
What a goober. Who forgets, like, their own name? What a goober. What a goober.
The monks were down. We had a freakish twister. Oh, yeah, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Okay. I had to. First thing, scooped up all the freshly laid manure from my farm and deposited it all over the temple. It sounds like you pulled a prank and you're trying to hide it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say earlier, yeah. She, if she hasn't already said it, or she's gonna tell you in a sec, the eggs from the mayor's place.
Was it her? Was it
It's
tornado?
the monks.
Amazing.
The monks are, like, kind of based with it, as the kids say.
Based on what? I don't get it.
It's a chemistry thing. You wouldn't get it. Watch Breaking Bad. It teaches you chemistry. Most of that show is just teaching you chemistry, honestly.
Look, I know the difference between the base and the acid.
Yeah. He teaches that for a whole season. That's all.
LSD is acid and meth is based. No.
Jesse, this is based. Ditsy made another fucking meme video of Walter White throwing the Super Mario 64 penguin.
Good.
Anyway. I genuinely love people getting into, which I won't talk about too much because you haven't seen it, but like, I love the new wave of people being like, oh, this Better Call Saul show is pretty okay. Should I go back and watch The Breaking Bad? And then they do, and they fucking love it, but they see all the scenes that the memes are from, and like are like, oh my god, this is like objectively depressing. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Making memes out of this shit. Like the Mario Kart one I saved to my favorites, like every scene that they edit, like that into Mario Kart, it's like the most depressing shit of its respective season.
Like, yeah, I saw like one of the meme reactions today where like he's like collapses and falls down or whatever, and it's like out of context, yeah, this looks hysterical, but I'm pretty sure this is not meant to be funny. And I haven't even seen the show.
I will say no more. I will say nothing about the origin of any of those memes.
Oh, he dies from meth. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the scene. Hank! Hank, I'm overdosing on meth!
Hank Hill?
Hank, help me! Well, Walt, that's a lot of meth you just snorted there. I'll tell you what.
God dang it.
Mike Judge on Breaking Bad. Tell you what.
I told you to get off this stuff.
It's just heroin, Dad.
We need to rotate this fucking scaffold.
Oh god. Sad. What was the last thing you looked at and said, oh yeah, this thing is in my home?
My cat? No.
Okay. Good.
A bunch of garbage and
Sweet. Awesome. How does that make you feel?
like garbage.
Oh. Oh. I have an account on Rainwave now. I can make silly little requests. I've never done it. Should I make a silly fucking request?
Yeah, as long as it's not on cooldown, yes.
Oh wait, I can't because it's OC Remix. So, I mean, I can, but I'd have to get new library shit. Or well, no, some of it probably has overlap. I think.
If there's chiptune stuff in OC Remix, then probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All faves. Ooh, I found a really cool Final Fantasy IV thing. Actually. Yeah, I might request it, actually. Hold on. Shit, I gotta remember how to fucking do it. Open the library, click tab the song title. Oh, for the love of ass.
Made me think of the time I made that level in Mario Maker called Bowser's Buttress. It's really just to put the word button in the title.
Oh wait, this is all chiptune, so it wouldn't be there. Yeah, I can't request it. Ah, fuck. Yeah.
Dang.
It was good though, cause like I haven't played Final Fantasy IV. I only recognized it from watching you play it. And
hey,
I was
Final
like,
Fantasy IV's got pretty good music.
Hey, there's the Jeff Ball track coming up. I got a vote for that. Every time I see Jeff Ball, I vote for it. Every time.
Pretty good stuff.
Every time. Every day.
What is missing on this? The story of PowerWash matter. What is missing on this piece? Wait, I saw something. Ha!
You got a piece?
Yeah, toupee.
Oh. Nice toupee, idiot. Fucking Trump meme, but it's Sad's face over fucking Trump going like, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
the stupid ass comics I used to do. Like there was like a segment in one of them where they made like an impromptu news report in the middle of the the battle for Antarctica, and they swapped over the camera. It's just like a guy with a fucking hand camcorder, and like it flips over to the guy doing the report, and it's like one of the characters, but he's wearing this random ass fucking wig. It's like now let's switch over to a nice piece.
Nice piece, bro.
Oh, this song. Yeah, this song. Sounds good.
How many legends are in Castlevania Legends?
Just one.
That's fucking stupid.
It's not even
Why would they call it
anymore.
that then? What?
It's not even canon anymore.
Is it because in Japanese, the Japanese title is like Castlevania Goes to the Mall, but here it's called Castlevania Legends?
Probably.
Castlevania Goes to Camp?
I could get very deeply into the topic of Castlevania canon, but suffice it to say that the story of this one has Sonia Belmont, and the ending implies that she had a child with Alucard, and I guess
outvoted me last second. Go on.
And I guess at the when the series producer Ego was like looking over the canon, he's like, well, that wouldn't make any sense for the Belmonts to technically be descended from Dracula, or else there'll be a bigger deal made out of that. So like, okay, game's non-canon now, which fuck. But you could just say it's, well, there's an implied romance between them, but you could just say that it wasn't Alucard's kid or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I know this is like crazy to a lot of people. Sometimes people that aren't related to every other character in the series have babies.
Well, it's more also because like that game
having babies. What?
That game also like implies, if not basically explicitly states, that Sonia Belmont and Alucard were in love. So
Who's the top?
honestly, probably Sonia.
I haven't never played the game before, but that was also my guess.
You just take one look at her concept art and tell me that she's on the top.
Oh no, I just based it off Alucard. I was like, there's no fucking way in hell.
I mean, that's it.
I don't even remember what Sonya looks like. I'm the #1 Castlevania fan.
If it looks like someone named Sonia, I don't even know what that means.
she just like looks like a Sonya. Twirls hair. God, I gotta say, this stage is a fucking cunt. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Other than that, other than what I just said, I don't remember. Never mind.
I love that whole stereotype of you. Really, that's your name? You look more like a insert name here. And I'm like, well, how do you get? Why would you think that a name has a look, and also like, how are you gonna know what a person's gonna look like when they're a baby? So.
Okay, like, far be it from me to go, okay, I'm gonna judge this person based on their looks. You know what I mean? But, like, if I gave you a pen and paper and said, draw me a Tyler. Yep. And there's an image in your head, isn't there?
Tyler Perry. No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm just the fucking idiot here. My imagination of a Tyler is a white dude about like somewhere between 5'8" and 6'3". He has like blonde, like gelled forward hair. It's like very short, and he seems like nice enough upon like meeting him, and a lot of people seem to think he's like pretty cool. Like they talk to him, you know. But he's also one of those people that's like, you know, like active in the church. And once you get to know more people around him, it's like, oh, he's like fucked over a lot of women. That's my interpretation.
Well, it's probably
I think I'm the problem here.
Apologies to anybody named Tyler who's watching this right now.
Hey, if you're a good Tyler, good for you. You've broken the stereotypes of Tylers. Because I'm objectively correct. You're just breaking the mold.
Only shooting stars break the mold. I broke myself.
Somebody once told me, well, when I roll me, I ain't the sharpest shed in the shed.
That's when the only good version of that song is the one that's just somebody repeated over and over.
I prefer the shed one where everything is a shed.
Somebody, somebody, somebody.
I was just watching. I told Seth this last night while I was waiting for my new video to render. Fuck, I'm such a whore. Why do I plug shit on your channel every time I'm home?
I don't care. You can go for it.
No, you don't care. It makes me feel worse. Tell me I'm a bitch. No, Alright, I found the gnome.
Oh, good.
Actually, I think we fucked up the gnome. I think one of us fucked up the gnome.
Good.
Anyway, I was looking back on my favorites playlist, which I'm the kind of freak that leaves my YouTube favorites playlist public. You can see the problematic, horrible shit I'm into. And I was watching it all again while I was waiting for the shit to render, and I found the one that was, it's All-Star, but it's Somebody Once Touched My Spaghetti!
God damn it.
Somebody is in this house!
Oh, the spaghetti meme.
Love spaghetti.
What was that original thing it was from, even?
Cat Icarus has a video on it.
Oh dear, maybe I should go watch it.
He remembers it from his childhood. That was one of the last videos I remember watching of him. If he still has it, I don't know if he still has it up, but that was one of the last videos before I fell off of Cat Icarus. He has a video, like, explaining what that is.
Damn. Maybe.
It's fucking good.
I should go find it. Like, I think I got into Cat Icarus, rather, I subscribed to Cat Icarus pretty late in this cycle, so.
I found him, we haven't really talked about this on stream or anything, I don't think. I found him when he was like a little baby boy, because I started doing YouTube around like 2014, and I think he started also around that time. Or rather, I started Randomrings channel in 2014. I had other YouTube shit, but you will not find it. You simply will not.
Is that a challenge?
If you want to see my gawk, yeah, go for it. It's all over that channel. It is 2012 YouTube, Wild fucking West. You want to see my titties? They're on YouTube somewhere in the Wayback Machine.
Wait, that's a
Anyway. It's against TOS. It isn't legal. Fine.
I mean,
I put the adult-only tag on. God, this is such a good buttress, though. God fucking damn. Shit.
I do love buttress.
I love a good fucking buttress. You turn me around. I love a good buttress. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, I found Cat Icarus early on because one of the first reviews I did was when I used to primarily do game reviews, and now I do them like pretty much never. Was Clonodor to Phantomil, and I was like, who else is doing Clonodor to Phantomil? Because it's not a popular Western culture game at all. You know, I want to see what else other people are doing on it to make sure I'm not just, you know, doing the same exact shit, I guess. I was more paranoid about that sort of thing back then. Not that that's a bad thing to, I guess, think about.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing to obsess over, but I don't think it's a bad thing to think about. And he was one of the only people I found on like the entirety of YouTube that did like a YouTube review that wasn't complete fucking like cringe or ass or just like, you know, like a 9-year-old with a webcam. And yeah, I was like, oh, okay, he's kind of doing similar shit to what I'm editing right now. Because I wasn't like, oh, I'm thinking about recording this, but let's go copy off everyone else. I like already had it like in whatever video editing software I was using at the time. And I was like almost done with it, and I was like, let's go see what else other people are doing, and I found Cat Icarus. And I thought he was real cool because he wore a Game Grumps shirt during his reviews, and I was like, I can relate to that because I'm also a problematic idiot. This 2000, like, what, 10? Not 10. When did Game Grumps come out? 12?
12 or 13, I want to say.
Sounds right, yeah. Actually, yeah, I would have had to been around then because I graduated high school already. I think I was like just out of high school.
Squeak.
Did you say white?
I said squeak. That was my chair. I was checking the rain wave thing.
Shout out to Rygar.
I never played it, but there's a song in that game the one I requested. That's like really fucking good.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
I want to play it one day. It's an NES game, so I'm not sure I'm going to get into.
Yeah. All right, here's the big question. There's we're both writers here. I guess I could ask this both ways. Actually, yeah, this will be more interesting actually this way. Okay. Okay. You got to pick it. There's a big stupid fucking studio, and they're like, we're doing this big fucking trend. We're gonna just take a bunch of old games that like barely had a plot because the technology wasn't there yet, and we're going to give them show adaptations. We're kind of digging out of the bottom of the barrel here. You know, we just had Ryan Johnson leave for developmental differences and creativity. You know, nothing shady that we would have done to him. Anyway, but yeah, hey Satellite, welcome to the meeting. You get to pick one, and we have this pool of games, and they all happen to be just the entire NES library. You get to pick one of these, and you get to write a show on it.
Well, I'm the one writing. Okay.
But there's another one. They said we're also focus testing one of the other writers. We're not sure about her shit. I don't know how I feel about her. We hear you might have some connection. And they show a headshot of my fucking big ass cartoon head. And they say this is Ayden Iona. I don't know their fucking deal. Honestly, they seem kind of fucking crazy to me. Very hot though. Amazing tits. Anyway, they're gonna write one too, and I want you to kind of tell me which one you think. What?
I'd be like, oh, that's sexual harassment?
No, they're not in the room. It's fine. They say, no, that's okay. It's not sexual harassment if they said it's cool and everyone agrees, and then janitor walks by and says, yeah, Ayden's got some sick fucking tits. Anyway, they go, okay, pick one for them to make, too. But you don't know what they're gonna do with it. You just pick an NES game. So pick one for yourself. You get to make a whole show. You can pick how many seasons it is. You can do whatever the fuck you want because this network is desperate. So you can do whatever the fuck you want, but you only pick one NES game, and you have to pick one for me.
So Castlevania's been done. Can't do that one. Being done well,
I mean, you can do
gratefully.
it
So like I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Okay.
This is actually kind of a tough one.
Right?
Like my
I
first
came up with the topic.
My first go-to is like Mega Man because there has not been a single good Mega Man cartoon, but like is that my
ass would like to have a word.
But is that my final answer? That's the question.
Is that your final answer? Shout out to Rygar.
Music. It's a good fucking song.
It's a good song.
I feel like I need to run back over and make sure this trim is done. Oh,
Gotta get that trim,
okay.
dude. Gotta get that sick fucking trim, dude.
Are you being indecisive with the letter? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, I'm not being indecisive at all. I'm not being indecisive at all, Bubby. I'm doing some crazy shit. Or I'm not. Yo, here we go. There we go. Okay, I was being indecisive for a little bit, but now I'm good.
Rygar. We have nothing. We have no idea what it is. We just make up our shit now.
So your team is taking Rygar.
No.
I'm taking Rygar?
Maybe.
Are we done with the top end here too?
say I'll glance over my NES collection, but that's like, not very big. There's like 6 games over there, and one of them is Mario 3.
Look what I've fucking done. I've making them think.
What's over here? I think I got started. Here, give me a second.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mario's Duck Hunt.
There you go.
What is this one? Mario 2, and of course, got Mario 2.
Yeah.
We have Castlevania 1, and we have, what's this shit? The Goonies 2. Okay, yeah, sure, I guess we can read them. There we go.
This is totally new IP, kids. The Goonies 2.
So my final answer, Game Genie.
Honestly, if someone came up to me and said, "Hey, we got a job, we got a gig for you. Fucking Warner Brothers wants to hire you for the fucking Game Genie show," I'd be like, "Please."
See,
Okay, so yours is Game Genie.
I put that idea into the world, and now I think we should actually do it. Like, I don't think we're gonna get sued by the company who made Game Genie. I think they died. Could be wrong.
We can on our lunch breaks we can because we're both gonna be working at like the same studio, but we have different teams. So during our lunch breaks, we'll write the pilot for Game Genie. That'll be a collaborative effort. We'll go up to the top floor and write the Game Genie show.
Secret little miracle between the two of us. That's called vandalism. No.
Yeah, it's awesome, so it's a miracle.
Oh.
Part of me kind of wants to pick for you. I kind of want to pick for you either Final Fantasy 4 or 5. Oh wait, no, those are SNES. I can't do that then.
Yeah.
I want to give you something weird. Or wait, no, that's a whole different game. I'm thinking of something else. What is that fucking called?
If I really would, I do have like a lot of thoughts about like what would I do differently with Final Fantasy 4 if it was up to me.
Is that what you're picking?
No, that's SNES. I guess it's not a question, but
Oh yeah, my brain's not here. I haven't eaten. Go on.
we can't pick Final Fantasy 1 or 2 or 3 because I haven't played any of those.
I mean, you can still take them. You think the people that fucking made the Mega Man show played Mega Man 2?
My adaptation of Final Fantasy would be every character just says "Welcome to Corneria" every episode, and that's it. The show ends.
Welcome to Corneria. We have lots of food. We have lots of stinky creatures that'll put you in a bad mood. Be happy. Be horny. Be horny. I actually wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind taking a stab at an adaptation of. I mean, I'll write whatever, but I wouldn't mind taking a stab at an adaptation of 3 because I actually like the designs of the characters they made for the DS remake. So I could just use those and then base everything else on the NES lore. Not that it's any different, I don't think.
Yeah, wouldn't know. One day I'll play the Pixel Remaster.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would say just play the DS remake, but every port they made of that is fucking shit.
I played the version of 4 that's on Steam. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, but it can delete your save out of nowhere.
Fun.
Fun stuff. I don't know what I would pick for you. I was gonna say I would pick some like kind of obscure like fantasy thing for you. To take on like something like what's that game called Draken? I think that's NES.
I don't know if I know that one.
I would give you something like that because I think you'd be like, what the fuck is this, Ayden? You fucking bitch, fuck you. But like then you'd actually like do well with it is the thing. Like I think given like the thing with it, I think you'd actually be like, I think you'd get into it.
We'll see.
So your pick is Final Fantasy, what, 1, 3, 2? Or no, not those, because you don't know the shit of it.
The Chinese bootleg of Link to the Past for NES.
There you fucking go.
Secret workarounds.
I mean, fuck it. Okay, what are you picking for me?
Game Genie, fuck it.
I have to do 2 Game Genie shows now? You're not gonna partner with me on Game Genie? I feel betrayed. I feel left out.
I think I messed up the prompt. So,
You can pick Game Genie for me. I'm just fucking with you. That wasn't part of the prompt, and we added that in later. But I'll be a little sad that we didn't work on it together. It could be our fucking pet project that makes it to TV in 10 years from the time we wrote the pilot, and everybody will say it's a fucking like cult classic, and like 800 people will like fucking love it. It'll be their favorite show. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yo, I got Digimon on here? Oh, they got Restar though. I'm voting Restar. Fuck you, fuck y'all bitches. They got Restar? Say no more.
It's funny how, like, another friend who played Xenoblade 3 after the direct yesterday was like, playing Xenoblade 3, I've noticed a lot of the Ouroboros imagery that was in today's presentations, and Fire Emblem and Zelda and God of War Ragnarok, and I'm like, okay, same, but also the 2018 God of War had the literal Jormungandr in there, the one that makes up the Norse version of the Ouroboros, so,
Yeah.
That one's got this.
I don't think Santa Monica saw Xenoblade 3 and said, wait a minute, hold the presses, change everything in God of War 3's lore. Or God of War 4, 5, which one are we on now? 7? Ragnarok.
I think it's, if we're only going by like the main entries as the number ones, then technically it would be 5?
5?
I don't know about all the spin-offs though, I never played anything besides 2018 one, so.
I played the PS3 one. It was a game that you can play. I didn't hate it, but me saying I like it more than normal God of War is just more of a testament of how much I fucking hate God of War, and not a testament to how good it was.
Fair enough, well, this thing on the wall.
And it was in like beta. Somebody gave me a beta key because they had extra beta keys for some reason. They're like, "You want one?" And I was like, "Sure, it's something to play on PS3. Fuck it." And I did, and I was like, "This is a cool concept." Well, time to fucking not play this because none of my friends do because it's in beta. I don't know why I have it. Yay, restore music! Haha! Yay!
Also known as that game that was on Sonic Mega Collection. I played like 10 minutes of it and never touched it again.
Yeah, that's most people's experience with Ristar, I think. I love Ristar. I wish I was better at it.
What's this not Sonic shit?
This is Gorbo.
Me with Vector Man.
I like Vector Man. We've talked about this before. I think Vector Man's rad.
I'm not even sure if I even opened Vector Man, to be honest. I don't know.
You never played it?
I would know if I did try it again, but I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
You haven't played it.
Like if I did, I mean, for sure if I played it at all, would have been a couple minutes, but.
Okay, I can see a universe where you play it for 3 minutes and then don't remember anything about it because it's just a video game you played for 3 minutes that wasn't Sonic. I can see that. That makes sense. I played Vector Man on the Genesis with my cousin because he had both, and when it was on Gems Collection, I was like, oh, oh.
I don't think I fucked with Gems Collection that much anyway, because, like, there's a bunch of the games I didn't like. It's like I wanted so I could try these games, and, like, Sonic R, fucking hated it. Sonic the Fighters, fucking hated it. Sonic CD, kind of whatever. Yeah, I know how you feel about fighters.
That's not what I was groaning about. I think that's a lot of people's, like, I don't know. That's how I feel about Sonic CD is just like a mild grunt. It's like that's like it. It's like not even a meh. I can't even like get the gumption to say meh about Sonic CD. I'm just like, eh.
It was definitely a video game that was on the Sega CD, and people definitely owned the Sega CD.
Because I put together, you know, Sonic playlists and shit to play on stream when I'm like grinding Pokemon or some shit, and like, I gotta say, Japanese soundtrack fucking slaps. Whoever's idea was to not put the Western version of the Gems Collection, like, I get the decision, but also kind of fuck you.
Yeah, I'll say it. Toot Toot Sonic Warrior is way better than Sonic Boom.
Oh, I'm saying it.
Don't get me wrong, I like Sonic Boom, it's just,
Yeah. Now, this is a guy that likes his Sonic Boom. No, make no mistakes. But yeah, when I played a CD, it was that version. It was Gems Collection. I played it a lot because I wanted to get better at it because I was that kind of kid. Because I was just like, oh, the Sonic game sucks. And instead of going, okay, cool, play one of the other 5 million games, like Go Be Pikmin. I was like, well, I gotta get better at it so I have an opinion on it so when other Sonic fans ask me about it, I can say things that make sense. Which is totally healthy. And, yeah, I never beat Sonic CD. It's so fucking frustrating.
I don't know if I beat it on Gems Collection. I definitely beat it when I bought the Steam port. But...
Okay. Is the Steam port, is the music optional or is it just Japanese?
You can choose.
Cool.
The bad news is you can't buy the Steam port anymore because it's only Origins now.
I'm gonna have a hot take here. Sega's kind of fucking stupid.
I don't know if you should say that on stream. I mean, it's pretty damning.
Come at me, Sega. To be clear, I am the guest here, Sega.
Now they're gonna get me. Thanks.
Go to randomrings.edu and come at me. I'm the one you want. Oh, we couldn't get this part because the gnome is in the way.
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass gnome. Do you not have a face? Oh no, it's your face down. Okay. Facing down in the dirt. How big of a Red Jumpsuit Apparatus fan were you in high school?
I knew one song in Madden 07 and that was it.
Awesome. Big fan.
That was a good song.
Which one?
I don't remember what it was called now.
Was it that one that I just sung? Was it Face Down? That's the one everybody sings.
Don't think so.
That's the one everybody loves. What?
Don't think so. This one doesn't ring, okay.
The figureheads. Wait a minute. No, this one's done. Oh, there's a fuckload of figureheads.
Okay. Put it down.
Oh, I gotta get a big juicy fucking ladder in this bitch. That's what I need. You got any big juicy ladders over here? Yes, you do. I'm gonna steal the fuck out of that. Oh my god.
Where's my...
Excuse me, I'm coming in with a ladder. Excuse me.
Okay, it's not that one.
Hi, I've got a ladder. Excuse me.
Oh. I can't even get it up here.
Yup. Anyway.
This is a fucking cartoon. I mean, yes.
It is when I'm here, baby.
Fucking Looney Tunes shit.
Okay, I got one of the figureheads.
Another one.
Another
shit.
one.
Oh, I'm dead. No.
Well, you died from DJ Khaled?
Maybe.
Cool.
Shit.
Can't jump with the ladder, this sucks! I don't think I can get to the other figurehead. That's on the other side. I was gonna say the north side, like we know what direction anything's in right now.
The over here side.
Okay, so this would be the... So it would be the east side of the building, actually, I think. But guess how much that helps us?
3.
Three help points.
I'm trying.
3 help points. This is a figurehead. Did you get the other one? No, you didn't.
Working on it because I get stuck in
here
here
we go.
where I can't reach it.
I'm gonna steal that, shit on my face and tell me that you love me. I need that goddamn fucking ladder. I kinda hate this stage. I think it might be one of my least favorite stages in the game.
Oh, I mean, it's causing me some heartache.
It is so fucking annoying to get around. Like, I get that's one of the only things you can put as, like, a challenge in this game. Because of just what it is. But also, come the fuck off. Alright, I got that one.
Okay, cool.
Ooh. Alright, time for some PowerWash simulator. Did you get that one?
Nope.
Here.
Oh, never mind. Wait, I'm back. No, I'm not. I give up.
I got it.
Sick.
How is it? Is the stage done? Oh, it already is done for me. Okay.
Any chance you can clean my abandoned washroom? Sure, let me look at the replay first.
This one's fucked up.
Okay, I know this song, but from BBG videos.
Okay. Does he play this in his fucking...
Well, he had a
His
Street Fighter 2010 video, so
I think I might have watched that.
that one's funny. Especially plays the fucking. You think I want to play Ray 2020 in the year 2020, and then he did.
Oh, I definitely didn't watch that then. I watched Continue play it, I think. Welcome to Ayden Talks About the problematic YouTubers they used to watch when they were fucking in their, like, late teens to early 20s. I still watch Continue. Which you might be thinking, Ayden, you fucking stupid bitch. Continue, like, makes a lot of fucking, like, oligarchy jokes and shit now. And, like, sometimes at the expense of, like, I won't go into it on your channel, but there's certain YouTubers they were associated with and known to be associated with, you know?
Gee, I wonder who.
And they've made jokes about him.
Good.
Like, I think Nick just straight up said his name too. Like, they don't publicly go like, oh, this, that, the other, but like, when you actually actively watch their shit, they make no fucking bones about that. They don't fucking care. It's so funny. I'm not necessarily, like, recommending the fuck out of them, you know, because it's still, like, you know, they're doing okay for themselves. They're still 3 boys with, like, internet fame, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, if you want to go back and see what your favorite problematic YouTubers are doing from 2015-ish, one of them's doing okay, in my opinion. They definitely have less followers now, but I think that's because, like, you know, all the racists left.
Oh, good. Like, I never could get into them. They were like, I just watched one of their videos and found them kind of obnoxious, so I don't know.
But Satellite 54, they are boys like you, and they like sport game.
Yeah.
They talk about video game and Wayne Gretzky. Doesn't that make you love them now? Don't you understand?
No.
This is all it takes. If the YouTuber has similar interests to my own, then they are perfect and can have no fault. That's the other thing. Every time I finish a Continue fucking episode, though, I'm like, oh, that was nice. I'm glad I did that. And then I'm like, why do I watch this? This is like, not that I'm like, oh, this sucked. Why did I do this to myself? It's just like, because I'm like, this is like maybe one of the most out of character media pieces I consume voluntarily on a regular basis. This fucking continue show.
That's why you should watch Some Call Me Johnny instead.
I guess that's less out of character, because, like, his shit is scripted, and I'm, like, a writer.
I just think he's... I just think he's neat.
I just think Johnny's neat. I don't hate Some Call Me Johnny. It's the kind of content he makes is not my cup of tea anymore in a general sense, and that's why I don't watch him as much. But if I'm ever in the mood to watch something like that, he's one of the first people I think of. But it's very rare that I'm into that sort of thing anymore. Hence why I haven't made a Random Rings video about a video game in fucking years.
Oh, this top part's part of the wall. Okay. Hey, wall!
Oh, the wall.
I say this all the time. That's still my favorite fucking part of the Hulk Hogan That's the Wall, but it's just the part right at the end where it goes, Hey, wall! It's so good for taking out of context.
If I get the Pixel Remaster of 4, I'm modding that voice clip in. And I'm also going to bit crush the fuck out of it so I can pretend that it was just in the original game. Every time you find the walled enemy, it's like, hey, you wall!
Might take some work, but I believe in you. This is someone's Mario-style original song. That's like...
Mario.
It sounds very Mario 3, but it's definitely not a Mario 3 song. What is this?
Please come to the castle today. You may need a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy.
Wet-ass Peach.
Wet-ass Peach.
I think the first time I actually heard that song for more than 2 seconds was an animation of Peach and Daisy dancing to it at Peach's castle, which is kind of based.
Nice.
Which I usually use the term, like, fairly ironically, but I was like, this is kind of funny.
I listened to the full song once, like, when it was making the rounds, and people, dumb fucks like Fucker Carlson was talking about it, and I was like, I just kind of want to hear the song, and afterwards it's like, it's not really my thing, but more power to them. Fuck it.
I don't know about this song. It makes Tucker Carlson mad. Click, 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 click.
About right. Okay. Okay, no, I don't go around, like, doing things like that normally, but...
Did you hear she has she, her pronouns now?
Wait, what?
Tucker Carlson.
What did he do?
On his, like, I think it was Twitter. And or the Trump Twitter. Or whatever the fuck. Truth Social. I don't remember.
Yeah, that.
Maybe both. He, like, made a big speech about, like, I'm sorry, it's just stupid, the pronouns. And then a bunch of people were like, yeah, Tucker Carlson, you're amazing. And so, like, as a bit, as a joke, he literally went on social media and put she, her pronouns in her bio. Which I'm going to refer to her as she, her for the rest of this fucking conversation, at least. And, yeah, a bunch of the reason I found it, because I follow a bunch of amazing fucking queer people. The funniest fucking people I've ever followed on goddamn Twitter. And, they were all just like, oh, everybody must respect. This is where we're at now. I hope she's doing okay. Good for you, queen. Like, it was only for like a day, but it was a field day. Just like people just, she might have taken him off now. I don't know, but I don't see Tucker to be the kind of girl that sees the error of her ways and realizes that was a stupid fucking thing to do. I just get a hunch that she's not that kind of person.
What makes you say that? And also, why are we spraying pressurized water on light circuits? And that doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, thought about that too when I played this. But also, I play this at like 2 in the morning when I play it, so I was like,
While I'm playing
yeah, that
Xenogears,
was great.
probably.
What?
While I'm sitting over here playing Xenogears, probably.
Yeah, probably. Sat stays up later than I do usually, I think.
Usually.
If I stay up really late, it's because like something is fucked up with me, or like I had to pee 5 million times at like 2 in the morning. Shout out to Bomb Jack. A lot of Zelda shit. I know.
I like Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. It's coming.
I don't know what that is. What did you think about that stupid trailer at the end of at the Nintendo E3 from yesterday? That had that anime femboy. That kind of sucked, huh? That was kind of dumb. I was waiting for the new Star Fox, and I see this fucking shit. You know?
We need your help, Star Fox.
Yeah. Just Gleek appears. It's like, what the fuck? Do they know how to fly a ship? This is going to be a problem. We were talking about this the other day. I don't think we talked about it on stream.
Oh, this is the urinal. Okay, then.
We're talking about urinals and how fucking hot they are. And how, you know, just on occasion, you know, every once in a while you gotta play around with one. You know. I mean, if nobody's around, obviously, I don't want to make it fetishy. But, yeah, kind of once in a while you just gotta kind of get your head in there.
Fucking kind of urinal is this? I've never seen. What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Is this a rich person urinal?
Okay, so you're also confused by these. It's not just me.
Like,
Okay.
I've never seen a urinal like this in my life. What the fuck?
I didn't pay, because like I said, I play this when I'm like deliriously sleepy, so I wasn't paying attention to the top left corner of the screen at all, and then I like missed one or two, and I was like, the urinal. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's what that is. I mean, to be fair though, okay, so look at this, like,
It's got a middle step there.
like look, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go pee. You can't see the wee. This makes sense.
Well, I mean,
This is fine.
I assume that you're supposed to stand on this plate, and this space in here is between, so maybe like it's not as private as the first thought.
We know some men go and like they put their feet like super far apart. Like one foot will be like over here, and then the other foot will be like over here, and they're like, and they like unzip as loudly as possible. You know what I'm talking about.
Shoulder width apart, just like
I
Itachi in
think
gym
these urinals
class.
with them. What?
Shoulder width apart, just like Itachi in gym class. When I was younger, I had no idea what they were saying shoulder width apart. I thought they were saying shoulder width the part. I'm like, what part? What, huh?
The penis. You have to pee so hard and with such vigor that you feel it in your shoulder muscles. Oh yes. But yeah, Sad and I were talking. I think this was like probably a month ago or some shit. So I don't remember everything we talked about at all. But like,
What's that do?
what happened?
This thing is called the urinal spreader. The little knob thing. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know when you gotta go to pee and you gotta go spread. You know.
What were we going to say?
I was talking to him about franchises that are like specifically Nintendo ones, but I guess in general, game franchises I'm okay with being dead because there's a lot of people that are like, oh, we haven't had a new F-Zero game in years. I'm like, look at the current state of Nintendo. Look at the state of Nintendo circa like 2008 even, and think about the F-Zero game that would come out. Imagine the parallel universe where like the last F-Zero game was like on the Wii. Is that the reality you want? I'm okay with F-Zero being dead, and I love F-Zero X. It's one of my favorite 64 games. I'm okay with that franchise being dead. I think there's just certain franchises where I'm like, I don't trust the corporation that owns them enough to like not let the developers do like, you know, the shit that they want to. Like, I haven't played Metroid. I don't know Metroid, so you can attest to this more than I do. But like, the fact that Metroid Dread is like good, you know what I mean? Like, is shocking to me. Like, the fact that they let what's his fuck like actually direct and do his fucking job, well, like, to this day still shocks me.
So a lot of it's like him being the producer of the series, more or less. So he's basically like the series caretaker. So, but after,
I mean, even then, Zelda does stupid shit every once in a while, and that's still in charge of. That's still in charge from the people that made it originally, right? Except Iwata.
Well, Iwata never worked on Zelda.
Never worked on Zelda?
Well, he might have worked like in a small capacity, but he was never like one of the main producers.
Yeah, it was mostly Miyamoto, right?
Yeah. And it was Eiji Aonuma who directed
Oh, that's right.
Ocarina of Time, and from then on was like big name in the series. Now he's like the producer. He's like the overseer kind of guy. Miyamoto's still there, but like it's usually a process that we need to get Miyamoto's approval every time, which is like, fuck that, but still.
Yeah, I think that's annoying. I think that's bullshit. I mean, he's busy these days working on Minions. They're about Nintendo movie, Mario movie.
Minions Mario movie, yeah.
So, you know, he can't be greenlighting fucking the F-Zero Falco prequel we all want to see. You know, he's trying to get the Minions and Mario to talk together. He's directing Chris Pratt. What do you want? You know?
Not Chris Pratt.
What, you want a list? Is there a punch sound effect in this song?
Probably.
Cool. Bueno, and such. I don't know like any Spanish. Anyway.
I retained some Spanish, but not like enough to a conversation level.
My parents, my mom made me and my sister take Spanish for a little bit. Me and my sister. I have an English degree.
I feel like that rule's arbitrary.
What?
I feel like that rule is arbitrary, but like a lot of English rules are arbitrary.
The thing you find when you are forced to study English for your degree is that most of it fucking is.
Yeah.
You know, the point of fucking language / etymology in a general sense is based on like it's made for communication. Can you understand me? Is like it should be the bottom line of all language, but it's not. I saw this little guy might have run away screaming. Sometimes listen.
It's a fair reaction. It's high tech.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
And there's some graffiti here. What's it say? For a good time, call 8675309. Okay. Doesn't say that. So like, do I need to shoot down the drain here? No.
Like, yes, actually. You might have already done it.
May have.
It's not like all the way in. I don't think. This one's not as bitchy as the temple, but like it's still it's not a bad stage. It just has a lot of goddammit moments. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Cistern is such a fancy word for a fucking toilet bowl.
we had a cistern growing up in Redneckia. We had like the sewer cap in your garage, and you lift it up, and there's just a fuckload of water down there, and like maybe some wildlife has crawled in. Cistern. We had like a cistern.
So septic tank.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. Septic tank. The cistern is just part of the toilet. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of something else, but we had a septic tank though.
But yeah, if there's any doubt before that this was not in America, the toilets.
Toilets. The back underside
of the toilet bowl.
You gotta scrub the whole thing.
I do.
I don't. When I clean my toilet, I'm like, no, we're going for this shit, babe. I gotta do it. So if anyone wants to come over to Ayden's house and pee every once in a while, know that you can do so with the sanctity. I mean, I don't encourage you fucking my toilet, but like, I guess you can, and you'll be like relatively safe.
I'm
just like don't tell me about it after the fact, I guess.
I'll have to clean mine soon because I have a friend coming over next week, so
Hell yeah.
do a lot of cleaning, honestly.
I usually keep my toilet pretty fucking clean and like dishes and shit. Like there are things that I keep clean regularly, and then there's other shit that's just like, oh, I'll clean this when I'm less depressed. But then I remember it's 2022. Then I'm like, oh, life hasn't changed.
That's not to say like I never ever clean anything, but like, yeah.
I also last minute like do shit like back before 2020, like, and when I lived with the cats, and even before that when I lived with my friends and the dog, I had I actually was like one of the fucking I was the fucking bitchy like mom of the house that would be like, you know, okay, well, I guess I'll just clean it, I guess. I wasn't that bad about it. I wasn't vocally a fucking bitch about it, but like I vacuumed, or no, we had hardwood flooring. I like swept up a bunch like frequently. I think like out of the year I lived there, I was one of the only people who ever cleaned the bathroom. Now, I just have this mentality, I don't know if this is relatable to you or anyone in chat, but it's like, I will be a slob the more I'm just, like, left alone. But if I live with other people, I'm like, oh, I gotta keep this clean.
Yeah, that's
it
basically
fucks over
true.
other people. Yeah. Like, it's not a healthy mentality to have, and I've been breaking more and more out of it over the years, but it is, like, there is definitely a mentality of, like, I'm okay with fucking myself over, but I won't do it for other people. Which you gotta eventually come to the point with some of the shit of, like, well, why would you fuck yourself over? Why don't you just treat yourself like other people? And, I think that works for a lot of things. Not just cleaning, but that as well. I don't remember if I said this on your stream or if I did it on one of mine when I was playing this game at like 1 in the morning like a freak. But one of the things I came to a conclusion over the past like year, I guess, and I've been kind of telling some people over and over, like not over and over again, just like every once in a while. It's like this is the conclusion I've come to with a lot of things and how I've dealt with a lot of fucking like personal mental issues. You know, I always think to myself, if I'm like self-deprecating or if I'm saying something fucking stupid, you know, or like I'm really worried about like the way I look that day or something, I think to myself, not only like, because you know, you and I are both pretty empathetic people. I think we do a lot of things. It's like, well, I wouldn't do this to myself because I shouldn't do this to myself because I wouldn't do it to other people, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I specifically was like, you know, because I'll be like, oh, I'm ugly, my nose is big, this, that, the other. I mean, I don't have a nose, you know, online, but you know what I mean. But like, I came to the conclusion, every once in a while, zero in on one of those things, like when you say it, like catch yourself in the moment, try to catch yourself in the moment, and go like, whether you have a partner or like, if you're single, think if you had a partner, like, is this something you would say to someone you like love dearly, or even like a close friend, I guess, because for arrow people especially, like, you know, would you say that to someone that like it means the fucking world to you? And you know, 9 times out of 10 you wouldn't. So there's no reason to say it to yourself. It's okay, everybody. I'll end world hunger tomorrow as well. Sad and I are working on it. It's a slow process.
With beans.
Mostly it's with beans.
The magic beans that we're gonna plant and then steal all the giant treasure in the sky. That sort of makes no sense. Why, if the giants live in the clouds, why don't they fall through the clouds and crush the world up in distance?
Because the houses float on the clouds. like if they had like a houseboat, but with clouds.
See? Houseboat. This is PBJ Otter shit.
You big PB&J Otter fan?
Not anymore.
Oh
God, don't do it. I can't get it stuck in my head. There's NES music playing. Urinals. Now I'm thinking we should contain a different soft drink. Oh my god, this. Can I quit my job?
I mean, the answer to that is always yes.
This specific job, like I don't know if I endorse this guy's idea to turn a bathroom into a nightclub.
See, this is what I meant earlier when we started the stage, and I said this one's fucked up. That's what I meant. I didn't even mean anything in the stage itself. The dude's like, and here we're gonna put the fountain drinks. I'm like, you need therapy, my friend.
Points for ingenuity, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Shout out to Dr. Mario.
Yeah. He's Mario and he's being a doctor. Good on him, really. What his going rate is, and does he take dollars or is it just coins?
I think it's mostly in coins because I straight up, and I've thought this since I was a child, I straight up don't believe that he has a doctorate. I don't think he has a PhD. I don't think he's qualified. I think he's like a kind of black market kind of doctor.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. Mario is the Barbie doll for boys.
Mario's the Barbie doll for boys?
Because he's a doctor, he's a tennis player, he's a golf carter, he's a golfer, Barbie is also all those things. This is a very stupid joke.
Yeah, but so does Scooby-Doo. I don't think all the boys wanted to be Mario. I mean, I clearly wouldn't know. This is more of a you thing.
It's like, yeah, I pretend to be Mario all the time. No, not really.
I'm Mario right now.
I just slowly take off my mustache.
You take off the mustache area of your skin, and it reveals a giant poofy mustache you've been hiding under human flesh. Just poofs out, and you're like, what?
That's my secret. I've been Mario this whole time.
That's my secret cap. I'm always Mario. I like
saying the Wahoo and stuff.
You know what? Now you mention it, you are known. The Satellite 54 on Twitch.org is wont to say a fucking Wahoo every once in a while, and I always thought it was just in solidarity with me because I'm a Klonoa fan. But I'm starting to think you might just be Mario.
The truth
What the fuck are we doing right now?
We're playing PowerWash.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Gotcha. I'm back in the rings. Don't worry about it. I'm okay.
Oh, speaking of Barbie, I'm still wondering if I end up seeing that new one, that movie they're making. Because I mean,
We'll go see it together. It's fine.
good. But like,
Listen. Bring enough queer bitches like me, okay? It'll be fine.
I'm just saying, like the fucking Ryan Gosling Ken outfits is it's just peak.
It's something to behold. You're more excited about this movie than I am, clearly, because I've forgotten what that completely looks like. I really forgot he was even in the film.
He looks like Orange Cassidy.
You know? You know. We'll go watch it in the theaters. Day 0, day -1. We'll go in the day before it comes to fucking even midnight release. We'll go in the theater. We'll fuck up the town and watch Barbie. You think anybody makes enough like little toys of that one like toothbrush alien creature that's been hanging around the internet for a while now? And you think any kids have like little stuffy of that?
Toothbrush alien creature. The Fire Emblem engaged protagonist?
No, not Colgate Marth. The one dude that's like, oh my god, I'm so like totally not horny for you brushing my teeth. Please don't brush my teeth. I see you with the toothpaste. Please don't brush my teeth. I can do it on my own. Please, daddy, don't brush my fucking teeth. And it's this little orange creature. And then they put the toothpaste in and they start brushing his teeth and he starts drowning in the fucking toothpaste.
I don't think I know this.
That's a shame.
Say, it's coming up right nice, huh? I feel dirty.
It's coming up really nice.
Sir, you need new ideas.
It's coming up really nice. What pisses me off more is that he bought this out. And then, like, it's like, this is my grand idea I'm gonna do with this place. Like, fuck you. I could live here, you bitch.
Yeah, he's just... a lot of room.
A lot of room. I can pee. Cause
I ain't seen so much as a cracked towel yet. Yeah, this guy's definitely got a Cockney accent.
Not but a right tail, is it? Not a single one. Have you found over here? Never mind, I was gonna say something, but it wouldn't be fucking exciting for chat at all to hear that. I was gonna talk about Haken. What a fucking sham.
It's like a...
Everyone's favorite song.
I haven't re-listened to any of the Haken albums yet. It's guess I'm too busy listening to Men Without Hats.
Yeah, well, I can't blame you there, I guess.
I was looking at you sideways.
God damn it! Not that one.
I'm a he and she's a she and we are the and she's a we and... I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it. I mean, like, I could if I sat down and did it. Like, it's not completely intolerable, but, like, that's just because I have a very strong stomach for bad music. Because I grew up on fucking, like, metal.
I saw a tweet today. I was like, if you want to torture yourself, go listen to 80s metal bands albums post 2010.
Yo, yup. I would even say in the 2000s, like, goddamn, like, people came back together and, like, did shit. There are very few exceptions to people that even made, like, remotely listenable music. Like, Extremes was okay. Iron Maiden's is, like, legit good. Like, actually. Like, I'm not even fucking around.
Iron Maiden,
well,
excellent!
Excellent! Maiden,
on stream.
Maiden's 2000 shit. Maiden post 2010 is a whole other topic. They made a good album in 2010, in my opinion. It kind of, a lot of fans didn't really like it. They thought it was boring. I think it's good, for the most part anyway. And then after that, they made garbage. So, like, even for, like, pretty much my favorite 80s, like I guess hair metal, for lack of a better term, band, yeah, that tracks. Is Metallica even still making shitty fucking garbage music for fucking idiots? Sorry, I forgot this was your stream for a second.
No,
I just alienated any of your fans that also love Metallica. Sorry, Sats Chat.
I mean, I'm not really a Metallica fan myself. I mean, like...
Metallica can fucking eat my entire ass. And I won't enjoy it either, but I will purposefully put on a big frowny face and then feel self-conscious about it the whole time.
I was thinking about how, like, you know, you won't find any of Rush's longer songs on the radio, but they'll put fucking Metallica's longer songs on there. It's like, no one cares.
Yeah, and at least the Rush ones, like, change something in the fucking 8 minutes. Like, oh my god, one is like longer than Spirit of the Radio, and 3 things happen in that entire fucking song. Fuck Metallica. And you know what sucks even more about that? One is like one of their best songs they've ever made. Like they peaked, and then they just kept making shit. And people keep saying, "Oh, it's the best. You're just a hater." It's like, yeah, I am, I guess. I also hate being stabbed in the crotch. I guess that makes me a hater. Content warning: Metallica hate.
I better go put that in my description now.
We are putting in custom tag for fucking CW Metallica hate.
So it's like, I could put fuck Metallica as a tag. No, I can't, because they won't let me put fuck. Cowards.
It doesn't let you put fuck?
Probably not, because it won't let me put in any of the other boxes. Actually, I think I can put it in the stream panel, but not in like the stream announcement bit bar, which is...
You know how much traction I lose on my streams by not being able to put in "I'm lesbian, come fuck me" as a tag? It fits the characters a little bit, probably, maybe. But,
I'm the find out. No.
My new custom tag, "Blow me, I'm gay." That's just like, I just have that for every stream.
Let's see if I can I add the tag? Nope. This tag may conflict with Twitch's moderation policy. Never mind.
Make it just a little bit. It might conflict with the policy a little bit, just a little. You never had like the big 4 phase, did you? You never listened to any of that garbage.
The what?
The big 4 of thrash metal.
What bands? Probably not, but because I don't really listen to a lot of metal.
You've answered my question. Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax are the big 4 is what they're called.
I have
like not... I didn't make that phrase for them.
Megadeth may be a case of I may have heard a song and just didn't know it was them. Slayer and I don't think I've heard any Anthrax. Slayer I've only ever heard in Guitar Hero, so there you go.
Anthrax was in Guitar Hero.
If it's on Guitar Hero 2 or 3, I don't know.
Which one was Madhouse in? Was that 1 or 2?
Pretty sure it wasn't
1.
Yeah, pretty sure it was not 2.
And they were in Smash Hits.
Smash Bros.
Of course. What?
Smash Bros.
There was Smash Bros. Anthrax?
The Guitar Hero Smash Bros. Oh, hi, Gnome. Get the fuck out of here. Get in the urinal. Go take a piss.
You said that it legitimately made me look over at chat on the other screen.
Yeah, hello, user Gnome in chat. How you doing?
Like, there's someone that you recognize that comes in your chat is named Gnome. You haven't banned them, but you're viscerally angry at them for coming in their chat and saying anything at all.
That's Unholy Sanctuary, actually? No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, Unholy. Sorry. Good lord.
Can't wait to tell him we fucked this shit up on stream and wasn't even here.
Fucking absolutely roasted his ass. Here, I'll join into the pile so you're not alone. I'm not gonna make you like the asshole in this. Hey, Unholy.
At
Big
Unholy
fan of
Sanctuary.
PP, huh? Okay, there we go. Now everybody knows that I've talked shit about. I don't even know Unholy that well, so it's double bad for me. There you go.
God, I literally pulled up Discord. I was like, did you actually send a message?
What, me?
Yeah.
Did I?
Because Unholy is in my Discord, so it's like, did you actually open Discord and do that?
Did you find Unholy in your Discord to fucking bully him? Okay, in your defense, that sounds like something I would do as like a bit. For the record, I don't do that shit. I've never done that, but it sounds like something I would do. I would do that with someone I like I would consider that with someone we both know. But I don't know Unholy that well. I remember Unholy. Unholy's cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's the one who actually added this one himself because he was joking, but here you go.
I remember that, yeah.
Because I was like,
I remember that being a quote.
Because I was talking like, I'm not sure what Quote 100 is going to end up being. And then like he said something and I was like, quote ad Unholy fucking sucks, and then he added it. It's like, well, okay. There it is.
Fuck, hey, hell yeah. Yeah, I remember him from way back when we did fucking when you and I did Time Spinner.
What's this? That's pretty good. Also, yeah, Time Spinners. It's been 3,000 years.
It's been 3,000 years. Holds Mayef instead of Flabebe or whatever.
Yes. Oh, I fucking want to make this now.
It's a good meme idea. Please steal it. Please.
I need to make this. I need to use the Mayef loaf emote.
Oh yeah, there you go. Love that.
I'll post it in the Time Spinner Discord later. And they'll be like, what the fuck is this? Get out of here. No.
I was thinking about joining the Time Spinner Discord. I don't join a lot of Discords. That's not me being like, I don't know if the Time Spinner Discord is good enough. Like it's me being like, I don't join anyone's Discord. I'm in my own that I made. I'm in Sats. I'm in.
It's generally pretty
Final
solid.
Fantasy 14 Guild. What?
It's pretty generally pretty solid, decent place.
I imagine so. I can't. I like literally could not fathom that it wouldn't be at any fucking point in time. To be honest, and that's not me sucking up to Time Spinner, but yeah, it's also not making it fun.
Is this a thing over here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just now went out of my way finally to follow Lunaray on Twitch, which is something you can do right now. I haven't watched any of the Lunaray game streams, but like, part of me is this insane? Part of me doesn't want to watch Time Spinner 2 dev shit because like, out of curiosity, part of me super wants to. You know what I mean? But like, there's another part of me that's like, I kind of don't want to. So when it comes out, I can just buy it and go, oh.
I mean, yeah,
like,
I'm not planning to watch it either.
Because I already know I'm excited for it.
I just don't want to be spoiled.
That too. Well, like, okay, but I thought about that. I literally thought about that like a few weeks ago, actually. That exact thing you just said. And the reason I'm not worried about that is one of Time Spinner's weird fucking strengths as a narrative. Is that it's a time travel story. So like, if you're watching a dev stream and Genza has 8 horns, you don't know what that fucking means. If Lunaeus' mom is married to Sandman, you don't fucking know. We don't know what that entails because the whole story could be completely fucking different from what's going on in the first game. Or I don't know how much is like public of like the plot of 2 yet. So I might be talking out my ass. I know nothing if anything was. What?
I don't know either.
Okay.
Like Switch.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's why I might watch a dev stream at one point because I just like, I don't know. I'm excited about it.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Excuse me, mate. I'm not having a good time with you. Oh, you already got all this. Look at you. Look at you. The cistern pipe. Oh, which one did we fucking miss?
Now, which ceiling panel do we miss? Panels.
My
This
ears.
one, apparently.
How?
And this one, apparently. Spray around until we get it. Other side here.
How?
This little bit right there.
What?
Okay, but like, how though?
Is it like a speck?
Most likely.
I am so confused. Fuck. The only.
I shot around the spot.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Nomi.
This place is cursed.
I'm gonna sell this bathroom. This here fucking bathroom here is right cursed. It is, isn't it?
Clean to helter skelter. In the summer swelter, the birds flew off my fallout shelter. I'm so sorry.
Hell yeah.
Fuck Don McLean, by the way.
What?
Fucking Don McLean.
Don McLean?
What did he... Okay, there was like some kind of I think it was like an NRA sponsored concert that he pulled out of recently. Because like
I don't know what are you talking about?
the guy who did American Pie.
Lol. Also not surprised, but lol.
He's like, it's not a good time because like one of the I can't believe I had to say one of the shootings happened recently, and
Yeah.
and it's like, well, why were you fucking at an NRA concert in the first place? So this is the issue. Let's go do
And
the
I
help.
really love guns. I love shooting them off. I love it when people kill each other for no reason.
That's the lyrics to American Pie. Yes.
Yeah.
There you are. Alright, well, I guess we'll just... This asshole will take care of his dumb thing, since he's jealous that we cleaned the carousel. But we saw as bad as the fucking carousel.
This guy's a good character, because I like fucking hate him, and I don't even have a face to want to punch. Good shit.
I think I hate most of the characters in this game.
What do you mean?
Not really, but...
You got against Annie Mall.
The mayor... Not the mayor. Well, yes, the mayor, but the park warden especially.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, oh, I don't see the problem. Looks at this fucking playground covered in shit. Kids are literally getting sick from it.
Sees kid throwing up. Okay, I see the problem now. Oh, do ya?
God damn it. I'm going to buy the Prime Vista Pro Extra Long Dong. I mean, extension. There.
It's weird that they put in that groan sound effect every time you buy the specific extension. I don't think it happens on any of the other extensions. It's just that one.
I
It's that
endorse
one
it.
that groans like that.
Why am I using the scaffold when I can walk up to this? No, whatever. I got to... It's fine.
Why use the scaffolding when I am super sad and I just run and do amazing things? Sad's really good at time spinner because he can just do that shit in real life. Is the weird thing. Like he'll just like flip around and shit.
If I could do that, I wouldn't be working at Amazon.
I would probably make an OnlyFans and do stunts nude, where I like flip onto people's like genitals, like not to hurt them obviously, but like you know I do collabs with like other OnlyFansers and they.
No. You get the super masochists that are into that. And...
Yeah, exactly. Well, but like I can't clone myself, so I make so many jokes about fucking masochism that it's like that it probably comes off as like very real. And now that I've made this statement, it sounds like I'm covering it up. And now it's just fucking meta fetish.
Yeah, we're gonna get the money back. I'm gonna buy it. I don't need a soap extension. Fuck it.
Who needs it?
We got the Super Prime Vista Pro. We don't need a soap.
I actually use the soap a lot on this one. I use the metal cleaner for like most of this, but also like
really?
the whole thing's metal, so like it doesn't make it that much easier because you'll like okay, it makes it easier, but you'll use all your fucking metal cleaner.
Yeah, sounds alright.
From experience.
Flagpole. That's a candy cane.
That's not a flagpole. That's a candy cane. Shout out to Joe and Mac. Shout out to Shuten. I was thinking, because I was using Rainwave the other day. I think I was grinding Pokemon on stream or something. I was thinking I wonder how you submit shit, because I could probably make some. I can make some of this shit. Do they just like pluck it and then put it on the radio, or can you like?
They have a Discord, so I would assume you can go through a channel there.
Good point. Why I didn't think of that initially, I don't know. But yeah.
I'm not actually in the Discord, but I should probably join it, even if I just muted, but still.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of like Discords I just have muted, and most of them are randomizers. Hey man.
Yeah.
If you heard that noise, that was the nail coming through the slot.
Okay. I forgot you had one of those thingies. I was like, because it sounded like you ordered something of metal and they just threw it through your fucking window.
Crash! Well, thanks!
Yeah. You're just so used to it that you're like, hey, thank you.
Let's put up a new window. It's like you just pan over to this room. There's just a bunch of just fucking windows just laying in reserve.
It's just constantly broken. Then you're like, let's see if my package is here. Oh, goody, a new window.
That sounds like British humor.
Hey, I grew up on Monty Python. I'm a freak.
I mean, hey, British humor is usually pretty good.
I love the Monty Python movies specifically.
I still need to watch the ones that aren't Holy Grail.
I mean, here's the thing though, because people are like, "Oh, LOL, you're a basic bitch if you like and quote Holy Grail." I'm like, I get it, but also like, Holy Grail is a fucking comedy masterpiece.
I mean,
like, it's so fucking well done and like well cultivated and like impressive, genuinely like impressive for a film.
it is the best anticlimactic ending ever in any movie.
Literally no other movie, like other movies have tried to do shit like that, not even close to as funny as Holy Grail did that scene. Not even close. It is one of the best comedies ever made.
And the best part is, like, it's an anticlimax, but it's completely set up earlier in the film, too.
Yeah, it's there's so much shit in that like, well, because the humor is so purposefully made to look stupid, but like people don't realize how much they went out of their way to do all that shit. Like almost none of it's improvised. Like it's crazy.
Good stupid comedy is an art form. Like, you can't just be random shit and banana on a palm tree. That's hilarious. But
I mean, you can, but like if you do it with that mindset, like of what you just stated, then yeah, exactly, it's gonna be shit. And I think that's like the 99% of Hollywood comedies. It's fucking, it's such a good fucking movie. Meaning of Life is also very fucking good. I would recommend you watch Meaning of Life.
that's the one. I know it's Life of Brian that I was like looking at and didn't watch because I'm bad. But
Life of Brian is funny, like it's good, but it's like
the only thing I know about that film is like the guy who's so optimistic he's literally hanging on the cross singing a song about looking on the brighter side of life. That's a pretty good joke.
Eric Idle. Yeah, that scene is good. I don't know. Iron Maiden plays that song at all their shows now, by the way. They've been doing that for like 20 years. At the end of their shows, and when the venue's emptying out, they just play that song. Not like with their instruments, like they play it over the speakers.
Oh, okay. I was like, everybody leave, we're gonna play you off.
There is, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm imagining this, I'm pretty sure there is footage from their fucking like Flight 666 tour where they fucking like, where Bruce Dickinson is just singing it too.
Oh, nice.
Like on the mic and everything. Anyway, that's a fun tidbit for all you people that like boomer music, for fucking rich white people. Anyway, what were we talking about? Monty Python. Life of Brian's good, but it's a lot more like sex jokes, and like it's not tasteless, but it's like it's a lot of it's just like it doesn't gel well with me. I don't laugh that much at penis. I laugh more at cum. I don't know. It doesn't. It's one of those things. I don't know if I can explain this in a way, like, because I know you'll know what I mean, but I don't know if chat will, and like anybody else who watches this later in a bot or whatever.
Welcome to the quote bot.
I don't laugh that much at penis. I laugh more at cum. Ayden Iona, Esquire.
I'm Ted Theodore Logan. Wait.
Yeah.
She said Ted Theodore Satellite Logan.
But I don't remember what the point I was gonna make now. You distracted me with my epic quote. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's one of those things where like it's like a lot of George Carlin's shit for me too, where it's like a lot of people are like, this is really funny because it's on point, and there's also clever shit with it, but it's like on point, and that's part of the reason I like it is because it's comedy that's in the same vein of more edgy shit, but it's like, you know, politics that I agree with, and I don't like that shit, and I'm glad that it exists. You know what I mean? Like George Carlin's like great. He's a wonderful performer and public speaker and comedian, or he was. Rest in peace. But, like, I don't watch things to like agree with them. And that's not to say I go out of my way to watch like all comedy specials that are just like, you know, like pure purposefully fucking like edgelord shit. You know what I mean? But like, it's more than I'm like I want to watch comedy shit just because it's like kind of funny. Meaning of Life is a good like midway between that, where it says there's a lot of shit it says about society, and it does it very well. But it's also like really funny when it does it. Meaning of Life like does it. Or, sorry, Life of Brian does it, but, like, it I don't know. It feels more like LOL, just like, fuck Jesus, which is not inherently not funny, but is also just like, yeah, I get it. I think this every day when I wake up in the morning. I'm agnostic. Fuck you want from me? Like, you know what I mean? It's that kind of shit, where I'm like, I totally agree, because people are like, oh, you don't agree, so you don't agree with this, that, the other. I'm like, no, I agree with it, but that's, like, what Twitter's for. I don't want this out of an hour and a half long film.
Fair point.
So like, it's good, but it's not like the best one. I think the other two are better. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
So sometimes I just think of the fucking AVGN scene where one of the Bible games videos. He's like, I forget what the lead up to the joke was. It was something one of the games said. It's like, but I will give my heart to Jesus, and he just trips out his own fucking heart. It's like, oh Jesus!
Take it.
I love that fucking asshole. James is not an asshole, as far as we know. He's like, his real personality is just so calm and chill, and such a contrast. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And honestly, I just like listening. I don't know. There's something about the way, like, even if like he's just a guy on here now, because he's not always going to be accurate about stuff he talks about. But I just like listening to him talk.
Yeah.
Like
that's
you can tell
that's why a lot of people watch So Call Me Johnny. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like you can tell he's passionate about like what he talks about. So like even if he's like not perfect, it's still what I'm trying to say here. Comes from a place of him caring about the art.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think that goes a long way. I think, because, I mean, AVGN is the perfect example of that, really, because, like, Nostalgia Critic, JonTron, all that shit that came out after the fact, it's not that they got, like, you know, cancelled. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Doug Walker still makes a fucking living, that fucking bitch. But, like, most of the shit that was around that era, and the reason why, like, game review, as someone who used to make them, like, all that shit is considered like a fucking rancid fucking like medium, is because they were all trying to do something. They all saw AVGN do this thing, and they were like, whether they loved it or hated it, they were like, well, I can do this. I can do shit on YouTube and get 1 million views, you know? And that's not from a place of fucking like genuine care. Like, he wanted to make a fun fucking thing for people to watch.
That's the thing that also is like, it's definitely a thing with, like, Nostalgia Critic especially. Nostalgia Critic, like, he tries to, like, act like he's actually this smart critic, and also he doesn't play a character. AVGN plays a character. That's, like, the most important separation. And it's been a character from the beginning. He said that he made those first videos to fuck around. And, like, he didn't actually hate Castlevania 2 that much.
Yeah.
So it's like, from the start, he knew that he was goofing around and making a production. Everybody else is like, oh, this is me. I'm going to throw my opinions out there and act like I'm the ultimate authority.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And James never lost sight of the
somebody that
character
actually used to do them, too. What'd you say?
James never lost sight of it being a character either, so.
Right. Doug Walker's one of those fucking YouTubers that's like, when you ask him about, like, dumb shit or, like, very problematic shit, it'll be like, oh, it was a character, but then, like, you hear him talk about something on, like, stream or, like, something unscripted, and it's the fucking same shit. And, like, the same character faults and shit. It's like, huh, weird.
Yeah,
Weird parallels between your character and you.
I want to say circa 2013 is when, like, if he ever had the excuse before that he was just playing a character, it's definitely started to evaporate things. He's definitely started, like, act more like he was this actual critic I knew he was talking about, which...
Yeah, no.
He's not.
Nah.
Why does the Hercules look like Vegas? This is fucking stupid. Oh.
So I used to think this stuff was funny, but, like, after a point... Mostly after the point where he came back, I was like, he's not really that funny anymore, and then, you know, all that stuff came out, and it's like, well...
Yeah, he's kind of shitty.
Which I could say I was surprised.
I'm grateful I never had a phase. I had an old friend who I met up with them at where they worked one day. I would come in every once in a while with another friend and like come bug them, and they were like, "Yeah, the new Nostalgia Critic video," and this is forever ago, of course. And I was like, "Yeah, I never really watched that stuff, but I like watching stuff about video games on the internet." And they were like, "Yeah, you know, he's okay. Sometimes he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, but like, he's fine." I'm like, okay, maybe watch it someday. I'm so glad I never did that. I'm so glad I ignored my friend's fucking advice. They did get me into Skullgirls, though. They weren't a complete fucking idiot. They just, you know, they liked game shit on the interwebs in 2012 or whatever the fuck.
So hop down here and tackle the underside of the walkway.
Hell yeah.
For me, it was mostly just, oh, funny internet man talks loud, but then the novelty doesn't last forever, you know?
I never had that, like, ever, I don't think. Like, a bunch of people who just, like, yelled a bunch of fucking shit was never something that appealed to me. It worked for a lot of people who made that shit, though.
The technique is excellent. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, the fucking... Yeah, I remember that, actually.
Mr. Totally not jealous of the carousel.
Yeah.
Jet control, 8 out of 10. What? Okay, I'll control your jet. Get over here.
You rang Satellite 54 on Twitch?
Knowledge of apertures, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Okay.
I did play Portal.
Ah, sure.
Soap discretion, 8.5 out of 10. I haven't even used any soap. How can you rate my soap discretion?
That was even funnier for me because I was using it fucking relentlessly. And the guy's like, that's a little, your soap dispenser is a little mid.
Stance, 9.3 out of 10. Yeah, I'll take that too.
Shout out to Double Moon Densetsu.
Like, what is this? Like, I thought, I was like, is this a Dragon Quest song? No, it's not. It's not anything I
It does kind of
recognize.
sound a little Dragon Quest news.
Congratulations. Thank you, Kevin. Now pay me.
Congratulations!
Fucking penguins!
Do you have congratulations brain rot with anything? I have it for Sonic Advance.
Just the word congratulations for triggering something in your brain, you mean?
When you read the word congratulations, a voice clip from something else rings in your head uncontrollably.
The voice clip, the fucking Evangelion ending. Which, like, I know how you feel about Evangelion, which I mostly share your sentiment, but, like, that scene, I just can't fucking not think of the fucking congratulations scene.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Chad. Congratulations. I wish that show wasn't fucking disgusting. Anyway.
Oof. I mean, we could spin a long conversation on Evangelion, but even I, who doesn't like the show, doesn't want to, is I'd rather use my energy in something else.
You know what? Good call.
It's about why Gurren Lagann is the actual best mecha anime ever done. Basic bitches ever watched any Gundam series. Like I
Gundam bitch sleeping on the Lagann.
My mecha anime exposure is Evangelion, Gurren Lagann, and Xenogears.
Mine is SD Gundam and Zoids.
Isn't Zoids a
I didn't have a
prequel to
mech
Freakazoid?
face. What?
Isn't Zoids a prequel to Freakazoid?
Yeah, it was just a lot of Freakazoids.
So I didn't have a mech phase either, because like I've always been like, mecha anime doesn't really interest me that much. But I watched Gurren Lagann because people said it was good, and I fucking loved it. It didn't make me want to watch other mecha anime, but it was good. I did watch Evangelion, because it's like at that point I was like, what if I go watch some more Gainax's shit? And it's like, this Evangelion's not that great.
This here Evangelion show, I'm not sure how I feel about the Shinji show.
I kind of wanted to watch Panty and Stocking, never did, but since it's getting a sequel somehow, I might go back and watch it now.
Yeah, I never watched all the way through. I know like certain scenes of it look really fucking cool.
I know how it ends.
How much of it makes up for how fucking edgy it is. I don't know. We'll see. If I will see, I mean, I'm not gonna watch it, and I don't care.
Fifth tier.
What is the past sixth tier?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind like checking out what's considered actually good mecha anime, because like when you think about it, is Gurren Lagann real? Yeah, but is Gurren Lagann really a mecha anime, or is it just like a story with mecha in it?
I think you're right, but I think it's considered widely as a mech anime. So like, but like, I see what you're saying. I'd say you're not wrong, but I think in a general sense, it's definitely classified as one.
Yeah.
Which whatever is tis what tis and such.
It is what it is.
I had to stop myself from the Steven Universe rant. Hello. Everything.
Oh, in the time it took me to run up here to look for the platform underside I was missing, you already got it. Okay, cool.
Look at me go.
I can't jump up the slide, okay. Ouch!
I'm good at fucking video games, okay?
I believe you, put down the water gun.
Internet!
It's like, it's a thing where, like, the mechs are, like, a huge fixture of Gurren Lagann, but it's never about the mechs,
Yeah, like, from what little I've seen of Good Gundam and Zoids, those are, like, about the mechs.
I guess you could get people saying, well, Gundam is about politics, and I mean, yeah, but, like...
So are a lot of things if you really fucking think about it.
Which, I mean, I'm down for some, like, political intrigue. It's like... when done well in a series, in the fictional series, it's... generally some good stuff. Like, that's why I like the first season of Log Horizon. It went to, like, the politics of their new world, their economic system and stuff, and it's like... this is actually kind of fascinating. And then season 2 was a slog even for that concept, so...
That's part of the reason I like writing really fucked up, like, horrid, depressing shit. Because so many shows, like, have this thing. Like, Attack on Titan is a prime fucking example of this. Where it's like, oh, cool, you wrote this cool, like, morally gray thing, this thing behind it. And it makes sense because it's, like, a commentary on that. And then it starts drifting a little bit from that, and then you find out by looking into the creator that they're actually just fucking, like, a bigot.
Yeah, and people so much try to defend it, and it's like, separate art from the artist all you want. That's fine. I'm done.
Yeah, like, enjoying the show isn't a crime, but, like...
Like, I'm not going to say anybody who likes it. That show is, like, a nationalist fascist, but I'm also going to say there's definitely a non-zero interlap.
Yeah. Breaking Bad is a similar thing. If you watch Breaking Bad and you think Walter White is the protagonist, you are fucking... you need help.
Wait, he's not? But
oh yeah, that's right, you haven't seen the show. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay, Bobby. Walter
No. I took it as a sense of, like, he's not meant to be the good guy.
No, not
so,
really.
like in that sense, yeah, I definitely see that.
Like, in season 1 even, it's, like, pretty directly, like, implied that he's got to screw loose. Jesse Pinkman's the protagonist. And one of the best characters in television fucking history. ever. Go on.
I'm trying to think of what else. I totally lost my brain to meth. No,
Gotta cook so Satellite 54 loses his train of thought on stream. We gotta get him to talk about Evangelion. We gotta get him to talk about it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yo, Mr. White, I don't give a shit about Satellite 54's hot takes. Twitch.tv about the Neon Genesis Evangelion or Rebirth. Whatever the fuck.
Read something.
Revengers.
And if it was Evangelion and Revengeance, I would be slightly more interested.
Suddenly I realize you're just like me, shooting history.
That is the song, yes. Exactly the lyrics. Exactly the tune.
I jumped off the fucking... I jumped off the fucking slide.
Oops.
Will you show your British family all the clips of me fucking doing a really bad British accent so they can hate me?
How about I show them all of our hot Queen memes instead?
You know what? Yeah.
And you sound like you're skilled in antiquity, my private hangar. Oh, fuck, that sounds terrible. Some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 shit going on. Suggestions for improvement. Oh, tell me, Kevin, please. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Kevin, I can only wash so fast. Just text me back, please.
Good text. I got one earlier. I didn't check what it was. Fire your jet straight up into the air and let gravity do the rest. Okay, you know what? Goodbye. I'm delete my number.
He knows what he's talking about. He's got like a YouTube channel probably where he talks about PowerWash techniques. I jumped off the fucking slide again.
2. Use a succession of single bursts in point-blank range to significantly reduce what... Are you thinking of guns? Is that what you're thinking of? This isn't...
No, wait a minute.
No, I mean, with soap, sure.
Familiar.
In either case, time and wetness may become factors. So, you know, is this about power washing or is this about pussy?
This is about me, yeah.
Need a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy.
Can't believe we did this twice. Door decoration, more like the Pringles, man. Look at this mustache.
What?
The front door down here is the door decoration is definitely just the Pringles, man.
The Pringles man, but of Pleasure Island. I heard they turned the Pleasure Island in the new Pinocchio movie. They turned all the beer into root beer.
Oh God! Oh.
They turned all the beer into fucking root beer, dude.
I fucking cannot.
Don't drink too much root beer, Pinocchio, or you're turning into an donkey.
Look, the entire point of that scene is like warning kids that like it overindulges in this shit. I mean, it's definitely like a from that era. It's more than that, but like still, it's like you change that to root beer. And it's like are you telling kids not to drink root beer? What the fuck?
Soda will make you love Satan.
Do they still smoke, or did they cut that too?
I don't know. I didn't watch that fucking movie. I have some standards.
I mean, I figured if you heard about the beer, you might have heard about the cigarettes, but like...
Nah, I only heard about the beer. It probably doesn't have anything in it at all. They smoke. I guarantee they don't even like hookah that shit.
They've got prostitutes. No.
That scene legit is like, in the original film, is like masterful. I love the way that scene is animated. It's like genuinely fucking terrifying when the one kid turns into a donkey. It's so fucking good.
I still have the nightmares? No.
I probably did for a while. It's Moo from Solar Bear Daisuke by Solar Bear for SolarBear@bandcamp.com. Why do you ask?
Colony Mew is a location in Xenoblade 3.
Moo in certain contexts means nothingness, I think.
See, I thought it was pronounced Moo, and I still think it probably is pronounced Moo, but in Xenoblade 3 they all pronounce it Mew. Because I think you're too much of a coward to say Moo.
Yeah, it's Moo. It's Moo.
Welcome to Colony Mew. I'm like, that how you pronounce it? It doesn't look like it.
Dub problems.
This is because they dubbed it in fucking England. Fuck, the Queen did this. I'm glad she's dead. She fucked up his NCAA3 dub.
This really, like, crazily, like, rabid Xenoblade fan. I'm just like, can't believe they pronounced it Mew with a dub. Assassinates Queen.
So that's the story, huh?
Yeah.
God, you saw that tweet of, like, a person who, back in August, like August 1st or something, made some random-ass joke posts about me and the boys after successfully killing the Queen on September 8th.
No!
And they had, it was like, it was a gif of, like, Sheen from Jimmy Neutron dancing. It was like, so that post got found and got circulated, and now their pinned tweet is a quote retweet of that saying, "To any government agencies watching this tweet, I am not affiliated with any cult or any conspiracy to kill the Queen."
Hell yeah.
It's like, imagine just getting that right. Imagine just saying that shit and just getting it right. It's like,
There was a kid on Twitter that I saw a tweet from that was, you know, because I'm pretty notorious for following children online.
whoa there.
Whoa! No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Which is exactly what I would say if I was a fucking freak. In any case, it was a kid that was like, I gotta play, like, I don't know, it was like Splatoon 3, I think. They're like, hey, I need to play the new Splatfest. Can the Queen, like, hurry up and die tomorrow so I get the day off? The day before she died.
Incredible.
And she quote tweeted it and it was like, hey, thanks.
Amazing.
Oh, so fucking good.
Yes, the gates were clear. Fuck the monarchy. None of you are special.
Not a single one. They're specially inbred, but beyond that, that's pretty much it. They're a modern marvel to fucking biology. Beyond that,
Welcome to National Park.
owned by no one? Is Johto an anarchy?
Maybe?
Who owns that shit? Who owns it?
Me
I think
now.
Kanto has, like, president. I don't think Johto has it.
Is Kanto for president?
God. I think Kanto has something, if only in the anime. I'm pretty sure they have, like, a president or, like, a prime minister or something.
Because I don't remember that. I don't remember that in the games though. It could be the anime.
Or it's neither.
It's the manga.
Ayden being crazy.
Maybe Giovanni is the president.
I mean, that'd be cool.
That'd be the sickest plot twist of ever.
You thought he was a good character. I like Kanto.
Kanto's a good region, but Johto is just peak.
Johto's the better region. Kanto, I think, has better characters.
Well, Bugsy is the best character.
Why is Bugsy the best character?
Okay, it's been a while, so I don't remember for sure, but I swear Bugsy had some gender ambiguity going on, which is doubtless.
Are you sure you're not just thinking of me misgendering him? 'Cause I did that on stream.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first.
I feel like an idiot. Well, the thing is, like, I remember, I thought he was a girl when I was a kid. And I guess I just never, I don't talk to people about Bugsy from Pokemon 2 that often. So I guess I just never was corrected. But I watched the anime too. I feel like I had to have known. Because I watched the anime up to Sinnoh.
They make a big deal about make a big deal about in the anime because it feels like an anime thing to do.
Feels like a Pokemon anime thing to do in that time period. I don't know if they did or not though. I don't remember.
You think it would be too much to use an enormous catapult at the top to propel my customers down the slide? People will die and you'll go to jail. Do it!
Yeah, Sat's right, exactly. Let me just pull you aside here and we'll do the final terms of how we're not going to do this deal. Okay, listen, buddy. Depends on your definition of too much, you know what I mean?
Would like my Helter Skelter to be the world's fastest. Well, you just call Sonic and he'll take care of it.
This place looks like shit.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
Makes me feel like a rat.
This is most certainly not happening.
What am I fighting for?
God, I need to play that game.
Is it X4?
Yeah.
I actually like X4.
Which I've been like people say it's a lot of people call it one of the best games in the series, but it's also one of the most notorious because of that. Those cutscenes.
Yeah, but that's also just because X5 and 6 sucked. Like, X4 isn't, like, an exceptionally amazing action platformer. It just is the Mega Man X game on PlayStation that doesn't suck complete cock.
Pretty sure it's like the same voice cast as Mega Man 8, so I think X himself still sounded like a little girl.
That sounds right? I should remember. Because when I had the collections on GameCube is how I played all of them, because I didn't really, like, super grow up with Mega Man, you know? That was me growing up with Mega Man. I was getting the GameCube collections of X and Anniversary. I played a lot of X4 because it was the only one I could like beat without like cheats and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I think you're probably right. I don't remember. I played a lot of the ones I played the most are original NES 6.
Which is the best one on
I think
NES.
3 just because it had Proto Man in it. I played a lot of 7. I think 7 was my favorite. I beat 8, I think. Or no, I almost beat 8. I don't remember why I stopped. I got past the fucking obnoxious, like, sledding shit.
The final boss of 8 can be kind of a killer because you have to fight it in the same level as the refights. If you lose all your lives, you gotta do all the refights again. So.
Okay. I probably gave up.
Which the game stopped doing this. Like, it used to do this in, like, the first 2, and then it stopped doing this, and then it started doing it again. It's like, why would you go backwards? I think 8's a fun game, but, like, that part sucks.
I did not like 8. I liked its soundtrack, and I liked a lot of the visual shit in it.
The soundtrack is really good. Like, it's different, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather take that style of soundtrack than the one they got in Mega Man 11.
Yeah. Because the thing is, though, I like when, like, one of the things I like about Final Fantasy specifically, too, is I like it when game franchises that are, like, well-known, I think Persona kind of does this, too, they, like, are, like, different. Like, each installment is, like, notably different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like the difference of, like, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. Like, they're, like, almost a different game, you know? I wish more companies did shit like that, and Final Fantasy does. So, like, to certain degrees, I applaud shit like Mega Man 7 and Mega Man 8 for, like, breaking the mold, but there's certain shit about Mega Man 8 I'm just like, hey, maybe you should have done some Ain't Broke, Don't Fix It here.
I mean, I don't know how much 7 broke the mold, because the fan demake that somebody made to make it, like, 8-bit, it feels, like, so natural that's like, well, 7 really is just a 16-bit, the 16-bit 8-bit game.
Yeah. It's not as different as 8, for sure. And I think I was coming to an even more elongated point on that, and then I forgot.
My ball's missing some stuff. Man, I just walked right by something. Please, Danny.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. Yeah, Mega Man 11, like, I think it should have it was just trying to be, like, a cleaner, like, game that's based on classic Mega Man, which, like, for branding purposes and selling it, I get why they did it, but that doesn't make it a good decision. I think it would have been way cooler if they really leaned into, like, making it the modern Mega Man, you know what I mean? Like, the electronic shit didn't sound like Sonic 4. It sounded like, you know, like alternative hip hop and shit. Like, but like with metal influence from like the old Mega Man games. Like that would have been fucking cool. But they didn't do that. They were just like, oh, we're bringing Mega Man back, but different.
Yeah, it's more the soundtrack for me. With Mega Man left in the game, I thought... Okay, so like the story goes that people were too afraid to take up the project because after Inafune left, they're like, okay, well, how do we follow up on what he did? So we just...
Right, yeah.
Somebody finally stepped forward to try it out. They're like, what if we just make it like the classic games and go from there? So hopefully, like, we'll maybe go see some... Ooh, that's a bright glare. See some variations in Mega Man 12, you know, if that exists. I'm not holding my breath for it, but...
Yeah. I've never been like a fan of Mega Man. I thought it was really cool when I was a kid because it was something my older cousin played, and he showed me Extreme 2 and he let me borrow it, and I was like, wow, this is so neat! Extreme 2. But no, I just suck too much at video games. It's bizarre how much I suck at video games, considering how long I've been playing them.
Mega Man and Castlevania are franchises I like, but they're also both franchises I got into after they were already dead. Well, I guess Mega Man was in limbo at that point, but Castlevania's dead.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about that one day, and I think you said that you'd like... Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said because we were talking about franchises and whether or not we'd like them to stay dead as like people who like those franchises. So like I was saying, like I'm okay if they never bring back Star Fox. I'm okay if they never bring back F-Zero. I think if I remember correctly, you said Castlevania specifically. You were like, of course I want them to bring it back, but like I'm very apprehensive because Konami fucking sucks.
So part of it's like, I said that, but also I believe I had the additional context of if there is one game that's missing from this timeline, and if they had made that one game, I would be satisfied for it to be done. But they never made that game, and I don't want Konami to make that game as they are right now, so...
Okay. That makes sense.
I think most Castlevania fans know which game I'm talking about, but the 1999 one.
Lords of Shadow 3. Gotcha. Absolutely.
No. Get off my stream. Leave.
Get out of here. Get...
Satan Sprayed is canceled forever just because of that one comment.
I'm pretty proud of myself to finally say something that makes me so distraught with your own... Like, I wouldn't be, really. I'd have a long, hard think about my fucking life decisions, actually. I'd feel really bad. I don't know. We were talking about this, I think, literally yesterday, though, where, like, I just have a different relationship with video games and, like, brands of video games, like serial video games from big companies than most people. Like, I don't care.
Oh, Chex Quest.
Like, what?
Chex Quest.
See, okay, now here's a game they need to fucking bring back.
You said serial video games, I couldn't resist.
Serial video games. Where's my Trix Rabbit first-person shooter? Nowhere? Ah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I I love Pokemon, I love Kirby, but all the things I love about those games are already in games that either already exist or they already exist and I own them or have some other accessible way to play them. You can see. So I fucking, like, I don't have like a, like, literally if they announced, like, we cannot release another Kirby game for another 70 years and we're thinking about just canning the series forever, we're never going to do it, but we're going to hold the rights to it so no one else can do it, I'd probably be okay with that. I don't think it would make me sad at all. And I love me some Kirby.
I think it would be sad just because Forgotten Land came out and I was like, now there's potential for new stuff in 3D, but... Well, I guess another thing too is that we've grown up in the era we have where now there's like if you look at like the Sonic fan base, like if they shit canned Sonic forever, which they'll never do, humanity will end before they kill Sonic off. But if they ever did that, like, I think the fan games that would come from that, now that they can just do that, would be better than what fucking Sega does with it. I mean, yeah.
So, like, yeah, like, that's another reason why I think, too, maybe I'm, like, less, like, you know. And it could be another thing where I'm, like, completely wrong. It's one of those things where, like, oh, yeah, you say that until it happens kind of thing, you know what I mean? Where, like, if they just straight up said, no, we're never doing Star Fox again, here's the paperwork saying we, like, can't do it because this guy owns this thing or whatever, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be that worried about it. But maybe I would be, you know, if it actually occurred with something I give a shit about. At the same time, you could argue Star Fox is a bad example, because a lot of people argue there's only like 2 good games in the entire franchise. I'm not one of those people, but I think there's validity to that statement. We almost got this thing fucking down pat, bub. Down pat, even.
It's almost dead.
I'm all dead in the world.
Damn it. I always hated that song as a kid.
Heaven can't save us. Heaven's a joke. No place left to go.
Let's see.
Shitting and crying and pissing and coming.
There's a spot behind Pringles, man. It needs to be done. Like, I recognize the song. Yeah, I've actually played this game. Just
Mega Man 5 for specifically the Game Boy?
Yep, all Mega Man Game Boy games are actually different.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Kind of. Mega Man 1 through 4, like, combine some of the games, Robot Masters, but then Mega Man 5 is all original.
Oh, okay. I think Extreme 2 was all original shit. Not that, I mean, it's a little different because it's its own game, so I guess that makes sense. But you'd figure since it was kind of like cash grabby, or so it seemed, that they just like reuse a bunch of shit. But I think they got a whole other person to do the soundtrack and all that shit. Oh, this thing. But where? Where's the move? Where's the hoop? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Beat. I'm still stuck.
Where's the goop at? I want the goop. 5th tier panels. Oh, hold on.
I just saw something here. This panel, okay. Let's have a look. There's a first tier panel and a second tier panel. I guess I'll hop down. Whee! Sorry, I died. I can't clean anything. Oh, sorry, I can't come clean the PowerWash today. I died. Okay. Wait, what?
People don't want to work anymore. Anyway.
Jumping off the fucking building you're hired to clean? This is quiet quitting at its finest.
God.
What fucking looking for? First tier panels. Oh, so at the bottom, Ayden. The bottom. Ayden, bottom? No, couldn't be.
Can't reach the thing that it wants me to reach. I need to move this.
What the fucking
Is
shit?
this close enough? I go to the 3rd floor.
Glow, you slut. Glow.
There.
Where is it?
Sugar, why'd you have to go and say that name? What the fuck?
There's 3.
Oh, here.
Oh, cool. Alright, window frame, so it's probably at the top.
It's probably at the window. Like, comment, subscribe for more epic YouTube comedy humor. We make skits 2 times a day.
I don't make skits. What are you talking about? Fake advertising. It's this panel right here.
Just go with this. We gotta hit the sub button.
Somewhere on this panel has stuff. It's probably behind the slide.
And the gooch. I don't see it. It might be underneath.
Hey, just ran right over. Okay, I didn't know I could do that. No, this is Mario World Physics.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what? Where is it?
I don't know. You found it.
Shooting random spawns. So this is the strat. It's the meta.
Sweet. tier panels. The fifth tier.
Oh, here. So I'm just
panels
going to.
Sound room from Game Watch Gallery 3. I know what that song is. Anyway. I know what that is. Isn't that exciting, everybody? Holy shit!
Game and who? I think it was a Smash character.
The Gay Man Watch.
Oh, okay. What?
The Gay Man Watch.
Cool, that's all the 5th tier panels?
Oh, well, that's what I was looking for. So that's 5th, and that's 4th, that's 3rd, then okay.
Extensions, I can look, okay. Window frame.
What a bit fucking shit is my frame.
Oh, it's right, this one, okay. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Oh. I found the tool we need to do, but I don't see any gunk. Oh, I probably need like a ladder or scaffolding or something. I think. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can just be lazy and do this. This usually like seems to work. Yep, got one.
Evidently. Sick.
Lazy beach material.
Helter Skelter complete.
We skelted the fuck out of that helter. What a little bitch. What a dork.
Alright, you Pringles man. What we got? Clean the private jet. 800, that sounds like it's kind of a big job. I might... How long have we going? 2.5 hours? That's probably good.
You done?
Probably. I think I need to make a pizza and be ready for, dynamite.
You're blowing something up?
Yes! Wrestling! I'm blowing,
Okay.
I'm blowing the wrestling arena. No.
That's all I needed to hear.
Welcome,
All right,
boys!
well, get the fuck out of here.
I guess I'm already mistaken. Okay, so...
I'm not streaming, so I have no responsibilities.
So, Ayden, thank you for joining me again.
Yeah, like, thanks for having me, I guess.
Thanks for being a...
Twirls hair, blows bubblegum.
Thanks for being a champion because I, forgot to ask people this week.
Damn. Yeah, I'm always game to be a fucking big-ass dork on the computer.
A good thing is I don't need to ask anyone for next week because I'm not going to be streaming next week. But
Damn.
right, Staken is doing the opposite of what we're doing, ruining everything with Ink because he's playing Splatoon 3.
Power Guck Simulator.
Indeed. All right, that's going to do it for me. So, as always, have a good one.
Always have a good one.
Thank you all for watching. And
Take care.
and see you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.